This is YouTuber on the Pot, and I want to welcome all you viewers out here. Today we're going to talk about mobile strike trapping, specifically gear for your commander and your commander tree, and why it makes a huge difference on what gear and your setup in your commander gear is when you're getting hit. I'm going to show you a few hits that I received lately just to kind of show you guys that I am a legit trap and I know what I'm talking about. Let me go open up some mail here. Just give me a minute. All right. Alright, let's take a look here. I recently got hit by someone who sold me a 4 billion power player. I think every march he sent at me was about 512 troops, and he hit me like 3 times. I want to go over, here's the first time he attacked me. And if you look here, I got hit by him and I lost only 2 million power. He lost 8 million power. He lost all his troops, but I lost over 1 million troops. And he also sent his commander. He was a level 59. I was a level 52 at the time. But the big issue, you could see my loss here. He sent, let me see what troop type he sent. You could see here he sent guardians. Now the problem with that is that the gear my commander was wearing wasn't the right gear to fight the guardians. You know, if I go, he hit me again, you could see right here, and I was still, look at this, I lost 966,000 troops, he lost 525. Even though he lost more power, you know, the game says he won, I would think I won. So after he hit me for the second time, I saw what gear he was hitting me with, so I switched up, you know, I switched my gear, and you could see what happens here the last time he attacks me. I capture his commander. He came at me, I lost 289,000 troops, he lost 525,000 troops. Since I lost the less amount, I won that fight. He lost his commander. So it's a huge difference showing you if you have the right gear. Look at this, he only killed 289,000. The other two were like, he killed over 1 million troops. So you want to make sure that you have the gear to counteract what he's sending you. You know, if he's sending, you know, you could see here, he still came out at me with bomber. I switched my gear to infantry gear, and that's how he lost his commander. He thought I had technical gear on, but I switched at the last second and I won that battle. So it's a huge difference on your setup for your commander. You want to make sure you have the right gear on to counteract that fight. You know, I'm going to show you something else. I recently got hit by someone and I didn't have the right gear on. I wasn't set up. I mean, look at this. I got hit. I have the same power as I do now. I got hit. I lost 83 million. That's because I didn't have the right gear, and my commander tree level was set not for defense. It was set up for, I think I was building troops. So I didn't have the gear on for my commander, and the tree wasn't set up for gear. I mean, set up to take a hit. So you could see a huge difference here. If you're not set up right, you're going to take a big hit. I mean, I'll show you later. Let me see here. No, that's the same one. Look at this. Later, from the same guy, wearing the right gear, I only lost 8 million power. He lost 54 million. This is a rally, a huge rally. These people, I mean, are like a 10 billion power person wearing the top newest gear with all the boost on the set, everything. And I lost 8 million power. They lost 54 million. So you could see wearing the right gear and setup makes a huge difference. Wasn't set up right, I lost 80 million. Set up right, I lost 8 million. So the big thing is make sure your commander has the right gear on. Right here I'm wearing the right gear for armory, you know, for armored vehicles. So if I'm getting hit by technical, this is the gear I want. I want to be set up to take out, no, not, I'm sorry, yes, if technical's hitting me, that's what I want. Same in your skill tree. You want to make sure you're set up with your troop attack. You want to be set up, maxed out all your health. See, your health and defense you want maxed, and your attack, you want all your attack maxed. I don't worry about your trap attack. You know, when you're like me and you got millions and millions of troops, you want to make sure you maximize that. Don't worry about your traps at this level. So that's what I try to do, maximize my health and defense, and then I maximize all my attack, and I maximize all of them so I could switch the gear and I don't ever have to come back in the tree. So a huge difference, you guys. Just make sure that you guys have the right gear to counter. You know, if I'm gonna get hit by infantry, I want to switch to technical. You know, and if I'm gonna get hit by armory, I want to be set up as infantry. So just make sure you have the right gear to counter it. It makes a huge difference. So if you guys have any questions, please comment below, and I'll be coming out with another video here in the next few days. Rock on, live another day. Peace.